Welcome to Mr. Giant Reacts and Ting and Ting and Ting. I'm Mr. Giant and I'm back with another reaction for you, back with another video. And we're going to listen to Predrag Gojković Cune. I reacted to one of his recently, but this one here, Kafu Mi Draga Ispeci. I do believe it's one of his more well-known songs. So, yeah, no, it's something that everybody's going to recognize that watches this. Excuse me. I'm allergic to spraying. But anyway, let's go ahead and YouTube and simmer and check this out. And it's a love song or a song about heartbreak.
Kafu mi draga ispeci, baš kao da je draga dužo za tebe.
Oh man, I like lots of emotion.
Dušek mi draga razmijesti, baš kao da je draga dušo za tebe. Dolazi dragi, ne treba, jer ti dugu dragu sada miluješ. Ti si rekao da si
You know, the strangest thing came over me listening to this here. And this reminds me of my dad. And very, and I could vary to the infinity reminds me of my dad. It particularly reminded me of the day that we went to the courthouse when my parents were getting divorced. And I was sitting out on, or standing out on, out on like a porch type thing at the courthouse. And I was just standing there. I don't know where my brother was, and I don't know where my mom was. I think my brother was either because we had to go in separately and talk to a judge. And so I don't know where my mom was, and I don't know where my brother was. They probably was inside the building somewhere. And I was standing out there, just standing there, and my dad came up to me. And he stood next to me. He didn't say anything for a while. And first time I saw that man cry, because he was always a man's man, boom, 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 but he was crying that day. And he said to me, "Oh, the judge says your testimony was really strong, you know, like he was blaming me for the situation." But it was a strange, so that didn't affect me though. Because I'll be honest, when my parents got divorced, I was like, yes, I don't have to see, he doesn't have to come home and cause problems anymore. And it's not that I didn't love my dad, I love my dad, you understand? But he just came home and caused problems, man, you know? I could remember, I could remember one time I actually had absolute fun around my dad. Just, I mean, I'm gonna say we've had fun before, but like just total fun and not worrying about anything. We went to visit him after my parents got divorced, me and my brother, and we were playing cricket on the beach because I love the beach anyway. So you know, I think that was the only time, and I live on an island, but that was the only time that I was on a beach with my dad. How crazy is that? You know what I'm saying? But I had fun that day. We were playing cricket and stuff like that. Other times, I mean, I remember one time we went to the movies. There was a movie called Love Bug. And we were walking to the movies because we pretty much walk everywhere we go. Everything was there, you know what I mean? And my dad was a policeman. He wasn't supposed to have any weaponry, but he did. And somebody, it was just ironic because we were going to watch a movie about a Volkswagen Beetle called Love Bug. And somebody drove by, driving really fast in a Volkswagen Beetle and almost like hit us with it. And this is the type of person my dad was. He whips out his weapon, pop, 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 pop. Hey, come back here, pop, pop. I was like, dude, we try to have some fun here. We try to relax. You out here with your big machismo, alpha male crap, you know what I mean? Killing the vibe, you know what I mean? I don't even remember the movie. I don't even remember getting to the theater. I knew the theater was. I remember walking towards it. I was young. I don't know how old I was. I mean, I couldn't be no more than 9 or 10. I don't even remember getting to the theater after all of that. That's all I remember from that night. But this song, for some reason, reminded me of my dad. And I can't lay my finger on it because I'll be honest with you, I really don't think about him that much. I don't. Maybe it's the sad nature of the song, and I remember that one instant where I saw him cry for the first time. Like he actually looked like he's losing something then. Before that, he was really arrogant, like nobody's going anywhere, I'm the man. But that one time, and this is something too I remember, because after he said that to me, and I kind of looked at him because he was crying, I was kind of like taken aback, and he said, What are you looking at? A man is a man because he could cry. And I was like, huh? Mr. Saga Boy, that's what we call players on the island. Saga Boy saying that. And that stuck with me for years. I do get some kind of a warm feeling sometimes, when I really think about him. I do, you know what I mean? Just I never knew him though. My parents were married for 23 years, and I never really knew my dad. I don't even know how old he was. He could cook though, and he loved to eat. That's for sure. He told me as yesterday was the anniversary of the revolution back home. And one time when I went to visit him, he told me a story. Okay, he was part of the government before the revolution. He was supposedly part of the secret police, you know what I mean? And he told me a story. I'll have to tell that story one day about him hiding in the bushes from the revolutionary soldiers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it brought back some memories of your childhood. That was pleasant, and I was just babbling there for a minute. If you like this video, drop a like on your in there, and thank you for all the comments. Keep the comments coming. I will get to as much of the suggestions as I can here. You understand what I'm saying? And in the meantime, you all take care of each other. Let's try to bring some peace in this world, okay?